everybody, welcome back to Pete and Jeremy's DnDTime. This is game 3 of tonight's shows. I am your dungeon master for this evening, Trust a Flump, aka DnDTime Jeremy, and I have entitled this adventure Anacondo. It's gonna be a good one. We are joined by 4 of our well, they aren't our most famous heroes, but they're pretty famous. Actually, almost more famous for their lives outside of adventuring than necessarily adventuring for some of them. But as a start, let me introduce Rivi Bluecloak, our kobold hero. I mean, that's what you are, right?
I mean, hero is a subjective term, but yeah.
Do you not think are you a villain?
No, I'm not a villain. I'm not a hero. I'm just I'm not
Rivi?
neutral. I'm just a like when you're not really a hero, but you're a good person, but you're kind of bad at being a hero.
Oh, a failure.
Yeah, that's what I am.
All right. Well, Rivi, I realized that might have come across really rude.
Yeah, it really.
Oh, Rivi, I'm very sorry. My cat came over and hit me on the head for that. He's not very happy.
The cat's assaulting you.
Yeah, he wanted to give me a kiss, actually.
Rue's actually terrified of cats because, like, to him, like, it's an actual lion.
Mm-hmm. That's understandable. So, Rivi, how have you been? Doing anything exciting lately?
How would you define exciting?
How would you define exciting?
I don't know, Wednesday?
Have any Wednesdays lately?
I had 2 Wednesdays between last adventure and this one, I guess. I had 2 Wednesdays.
That's a pretty crazy life.
Yeah. I went out and walked.
You did Wednesday stuff?
Yeah. Like...
Man. Rivi, I wish I were as brave as you if I could live through Wednesdays, but I just can't.
Oh, if you're not as brave as me, then you need help. I'm like, on a scale of 1 to 10 in cowardice, I'm an 11.
Well, Rivi, if you don't like scary stuff, this is the perfect adventure for you. I'm sure you're going to have a blast with this one.
This is a trap.
No.
Nothing goes well for me.
Anyway, so, thank you, of course, for joining us, Rivi, and I hope you have fun in this adventure. Now, the rest of our heroes, I see Othgarurt over there kind of shuffling awkwardly, the big old lizard folk boy that he is, but I see, Elysia, you and Lil Booper are just kind of, you've been whispering to each other.
Elysia.
10-4.
Okay. We call this one Work for Bartholomew. Hit the music. Shit, not again. Okay. Doesn't matter. We don't need the music. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get down to business to save the day. Only we can do it. There's no other way. People will ask us to help, and that's just what we'll do. That's why I will work for Bartholomew.
I will smite all evil with a fireball. We will always answer to our leader's call. He can just bring us back, so we'll fight until we're through. That's why I am working for Bartholomew.
I'm pretty sure we'll be just fine.
I guess we'll just have to see.
Now get ready, because soon we will begin.
I think I forgot my line.
As long as you stand beside me.
And together I'm sure that we will win. Bartholomew
will send us to save some people. Bartholomew,
who are in need of rescue.
Bartholomew?
we can all buy some magic items.
And that's why you should come play with us too.
Now we all know that song was sublime.
But now it's time for DnDTime.
Now our DM will start the game.
And we need viewers like you to join us and fight for Bartholomew. Bartholomew.
Will send us to save some people. Bartholomew.
Who are in need of rescue.
Bartholomew.
We can all buy some magic item.
And that's why
Bartholomew?
you should come play with us too. Bartholomew.
Will send us to save some people. Bartholomew.
Who are in need of rescue. Shogun.
Bartholomew.
We can all buy some magic item.
And that's why you should come fight with Bartholomew. Yeah.
Wow.
I have officially decided that I hate both of you. Like on a deep personal level. I'm never gonna recover from this. I am scarred for life.
I'll get this stage put away now.
Yeah, if you
yeah,
can put the
Othgarurt.
stage away real quick, Othgarurt, that'd be great.
I'm really hoping that if we advertise for Bartholomew enough, he'll give me a real microphone instead of this half-eaten carrot I've been using.
No,
What's a
probably won't,
microphone?
but maybe. I guess this is an interesting tie-in to our adventure this evening.
I guess.
As you put on this show, and the 4 people that are like that have been passing by in Central City, kind of like clap, kind of awkwardly. There's one person who's like very invigorated, like clapping. And you see it's a lad, actually. He's only about maybe like 4'5". He looks like he's like maybe an 11-year-old boy.
So taller than
but
me.
He's got a big, long gray beard and like a Bartholomew hat, and his face is kind of like, it looks like young Bartholomew. And the lad is wearing like blue robes. He looks just like Bartholomew. And he skips over and he goes, "Oi, hello."
Hi, do you want to work for Bartholomew?
Is this the Bartholomew youth?
No,
Oh, hi there, little guy.
I was conjured.
I'm glad you liked it.
Wait, contracted or conjured?
Conjured. I've been sent to bring you this message from Bartholomew.
Oh, I thought you meant you were conjured by her song. Oh.
No, but I did listen. It was great.
Well, thank you. Do you want to work for Bartholomew?
Now I'm probably going to die after I hand you this letter. And he kind of holds out a letter to you.
Well, then we should probably not take it.
No, but it's from Bartholomew. It's your mission.
But if I grab it, you're gonna die.
What if
Everyone
you
dies
really without
eventually.
taking it
He
to
just
us?
grabs the letter.
Yeah, but I was conjured. I'm not a real boy.
Look, everyone dies eventually. So you just grab the letter.
Ah! You see the little boy begin to scream and writhe in pain as they slowly melt onto the ground.
See,
That was a
exactly.
lot
Look,
more dramatic
everyone
than-
dies eventually. This is why I
Yeah,
keep
after-
telling everyone.
After about 6 seconds, he's just a puddle of like blue and water, like blue
He's
color.
not
blue
even a
dye
real
and
boy.
water.
He's a puddle.
That
Like a
was
witch.
morbid.
Yeah, it sounded extremely painful. His screams of agony.
Witches
but
don't
Rivi-
feel pain.
You flip open the letter, and it's a missive from Bartholomew, scribbled, and it also has 4 tickets inside of it, and it says something to the effect of, some individuals have been reaching out to Bartholomew's adventuring company for a publicity deal, and they want some of Bartholomew's adventurers stay at their resort down in the Baradac swamp.
Wait, are you
Unfortunately,
sure this is addressed to us?
the adventurers that they wanted weren't available, so Bartholomew's sending you instead.
That makes more sense.
Sweet,
And,
he just wants some pop stars here.
Yeah, Bartholomew says, in light of your recent musical success,
If you call that a success, I suppose.
that's what it says in the letter. But yeah,
Letters
it
too long.
appears you're being sent to the Baradac swamp to, I guess, check out a resort.
Awesome. There's really nice hags there, and there's like a frog. He makes me hop. I like it.
This will be a great couples getaway.
Oh, that's not me.
All right. So, Rivi, you kind of dejectedly follow along with Othgarurt toward the back as Elysia and Lil Booper lead the way.
Okay, let's make
Don't
up
worry.
songs.
Get used to this. They are very loud.
Oh God.
What kind of beat should we have for it?
I'm not sure, but you know what's something we won't lack? A nice home in the Baradac.
And
Ooh, that's a good one.
as you say that, you make your way to the Baradac. The Baradac swamp is a nearly endless, burbling mire of muck, goo, swamp, and just otherwise vile grossness. It appears the dry season's over. It must be very short, because everything is back to its swampy, gooey, just
Oh no.
gross, mucky self.
This is nice.
Yeah, it's easy for some of you to walk around. Rivi, not too bad because you're pretty light, so you don't sink
Yeah.
too far in. But like Elysia and Othgarurt, you sink into like maybe your knees or mid thigh if you step in the wrong spots.
How bright is it outside?
It's pretty dark. It's very overcast.
Okay. I can
Luckily,
actually
big
see for
feet are
once.
good for not sinking.
Hmm.
I can actually see for once. It's a nice change of pace. 'Cause usually it's daylight outside and I'm actually blinded. I have to use a little cane to get around.
Yeah, it's not like dark, but it's definitely not bright daylight. It's dim. But yeah,
So,
you've been walking for a while. Bupelli, you've been practicing your new "Home in the Baradac" song, and it's just like "Take me home, Baradac Road," and then you're like, "No, that sounds awful." Maybe you can reuse that one later.
Oh God.
But you start to get kind of near where you think you should be headed, based on the instructions on your in your letter and the tickets, which read, by the way, Paradise Resort.
This isn't going to go well. This is a trap. I already know
Yeah.
it's a trap.
As you're kind of walking along, up ahead you see what looks like a very nice looking castle just in the middle of the Baradac swamp, like way out of place. A very fine, like medieval castle.
Now, if I was pretty certain it's a trap before, now I'm like triple certain it is a trap. I'm quadra certain. Like
Why?
tetra quadra certain oxide right now.
But this seems like perfect lodgings for famous people like us.
This swamp
We're
is
not
nice.
famous. Where did you get that idea?
We
We were-
sing.
We
You
weren't
saw
even the
that
second choice.
crowd?
We were the third choice.
You saw that
There was
crowd
no one
in front of
there.
us. There was almost like 5 people.
I mean, there were probably at least 16 people watching.
There was more than a dozen. And at least 3 of them clapped.
You know, actually, 3 of them accidentally clapped because they clapped themselves off. I'm not even sure. I'm trying to think.
They
I
were
don't know
giving
how
themselves
we
a round
follow
of
up with
applause.
that one.
We were really
They
great
clapped themselves to death.
spectators.
There we go. They clapped their own heads in. Just continue on.
Yeah, you see a big castle. It's a very, very nice looking castle up ahead. It's like an idyllic medieval castle. There's a big drawbridge, which is currently down, and you see what looks like 2 knights standing at the gates.
Well, knowing rabbits first.
And there's a big like banner that goes over the kind of I'm sorry, they're not by the gates. They're at the end of the drawbridge. And there's a big banner, and it just says Paradise Resort.
Othgarurt, you're really knightly. Do you want to go talk to him? I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you just approach Othgarurt, these two like plate armored figures.
Hello, friends.
Yeah, okay. So you just walk right up. They don't really react at all as you kind of walk up. And they don't move. They just kind of stand there.
Friends, are you well?
And you can see another figure from like inside the castle begin to like walk out to greet you from the drawbridge. They look like a lizard folk, but something's like kind of off about them. Like they don't have a tail. And they're wearing like these big, kind of like green and white robes. They don't look like spellcasty robes. They're just like very soft, thin linens and things like that. But yeah, they're kind of walking towards you. They got that kind of green, scaly face, kind of little snout thing.
I
And
understand.
they're calling out to you, welcome!
Hi.
Robes seem comfortable. Do you think we could get some?
They are comfortable. I wear robes like this when I am not in armor.
And yeah, the figure walks down the bridge toward you and says, welcome to Paradise Resort and Spa.
There's a spa here too.
Yes, you're from Bartholomew's Adventuring Company.
Yes, we have come here because
Yes.
we are told to come here.
The heroes.
That's us.
I don't
we
want to say
request
no,
you.
but yeah, I'm part of the company.
Good. We've long waited. It has been weeks since we sent our missive. We were starting to be afraid that maybe you would not come.
Well, to
Of
be fair,
course
we
we-
were like his fifth choice, so.
Yes, our location is off for certain. But we were hoping that maybe with your attendance that it would help.
You mean if you invited us to the spa, you might be able to get more of a draw?
Well, yes, exactly. And you would, of course, be able to engage and enjoy all of the amenities we have to offer. Please, come
Sure.
with me.
This is
And-
going to get me killed.
Sounds like a plan.
The
This is
figure
exciting.
turns and goes to walk back across the drawbridge. Othgarurt, you're pretty sure that those knights are fake. They're just there for decoration.
I poke one to be certain.
Yeah, you poke it, it's a statue, you think.
Don't poke Othgarurt, let's go.
But the armor is not. Why have armor if no one is in it to be safe in it?
It's called a statue.
It's
do you
part
mean
of
we're
our
going-
You know what statue is.
aesthetic.
Oh. Well then.
It definitely fits with this beautiful castle.
Yes,
Oh,
it was
God.
extremely expensive to build.
They're going to get me killed.
You know,
No,
these are-
no, dying.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about these three, not you.
Well, no dying.
You're
Do
fine.
not, little friend. I do not eat kobold.
No, not killed in that sense.
Oh,
Please,
trust me,
come
he's
with
a
me.
lot harder to kill.
We
He
should follow
fended
the
off
knight.
so many. Yes, I'm following.
But yeah,
We
you-
fended off so many sugar rush zombies. It was crazy.
If I could die, I would. I just to get away from you, Lil Booper. I'm sorry, but you're insufferable.
Do you want me to cut?
No.
savage. Othgarurt not threateningly, just like, honestly, I can help. No. So yeah, you cross the bridge following along, and you are confident, like, why this lizard folk doesn't have a tail, and it's kind of weird.
It's the.
It's just like something's missing about this figure.
Can
But
I
it's like,
investigate?
well, it's weird, right? Because it's like, if you see someone missing an arm, you'd be like, "Hey, man, you're missing an arm," right? I guess that's the question. Are you rude enough to ask about it?
No, I'm just like kind of observing.
Yeah, they
Sometimes
just
like-
they
walk a
grow
little
back.
funky.
Sometimes they do not. Best not to judge.
But,
I mean,
yeah,
dragon people don't have tails,
that's true.
and they're lizards. They're
But
just
this is definitely not a dragon.
intimidating lizards breathe fire.
I have a wisdom of 8. I'm just happy to be here.
That explains a lot.
So, they lead you inside. So, what would you like to see first? Would you like the spa? Maybe a massage?
Can we share a room so that we can change for the spa?
Absolutely, please come with us.
I'm going to keep my clothes on.
Very well, whatever
Would like
please.
a massage.
And the figure says, "Please, I will show you to your rooms, and then you may choose whichever activities are most pleasing."
Is there a bar? I'm
Yes,
going to need it.
Of course. So they lead you out up into one of the towers, and you can see the walls are pretty thick, like 30-foot thick walls, and you realize, oh, these are the hallways inside the walls, and there are the rooms there. And so they lead you down the hall and show you to your rooms. They give you 2 rooms for the 4 of you.
I guess I'm going with Othgarurt then. I mean, this is a big kobold.
I look at Elysia and waggle
A
my
very big,
eyebrows.
very intimidating kobold.
I am not kobold. No, no.
Well, as
Cool.
you go to check out the rooms are they're adjacent to each other, kind of toward the end of the hallway. And the the creature says, "Please, if once you are through, meet me in the lobby right down here, and I will show you to all of the wondrous things we have for you." And they kind of give you a bow as they back away.
I'm going to keep my armor on, because you never know when someone's going to shoot a bullet at you, or an arrow, or a magic missile, or a
Massage.
fireball.
Looking
Of course,
in
you
the
can't really
rooms,
use armor to deflect a fireball.
looking in the rooms real quick, you notice there are a couple things. First is beautiful. There's 2 sets of double-sized beds in here that have beautiful white sheets on them and a bunch of pillows. And on top of that, there is a very nice chair. There is an end table with not a lamp, but an ever-burning torch kind of on the wall above it. And a shade to put over the torch to mute its light. Inside one of the drawers, there is a copy of The Great Big Cloud, the official history, written by Uchonkus in there. And there is a small, what do you call it? A cupboard, kind of in the middle of the room across from the bed. And looking in there, it appears to be a stocked mini fridge.
It feels like every time I go to anywhere, I am finding something remind me of the presence of someone I really don't like. It feels like no matter where I go, hatred follows me. My own
jumping on
hatred
the bed.
of other people.
What's stuffed in the mini
You jump on the
fridge?
bed.
Maybe if hatred follow you, it is because you bring hatred with you. Try to relax, little friend. This
You know
will
what?
be
It's
good.
hard to relax when people constantly use the other projectile because how small you are. You can't. Have you ever used a projectile before? Exactly.
I'm as big as you are, don't worry.
Well, you're in the other room right now, right? 'Cause-
Oh.
Or are you all taking up one room?
I thought we were just checking them out.
Okay, yeah, so you guys are all kind of near each other then. Yeah, you look in the mini fridge, Elysia. It's stocked with all sorts of fine liqueurs.
Let's not take anything out of the mini fridge because that's going to be kind of expensive.
I
I know
immediately
they
take
for it.
stuff out of the mini fridge for myself and Boop.
I'm jumping on the bed.
I am
Alright,
getting my armor off.
Okay.
I'm keeping my armor. I keep your armor on. I'm in this room with you.
There's a big iron chest in the corner in one of the closets in the room, and there is a big brass key on top of it that presumably goes to it to lock it.
Hold on. Before you open it, I'm just going to shoot an arrow at it. Just
Sure.
in case.
Nothing happens. The arrow ting off the iron chest. It seems very secure.
Okay, I don't think it's an evil monster chest.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
I will stow away my armor, but I shall keep my halberd with me.
Okay. Yeah, you're easily able to unlock this security chest in the closet and lock your stuff in it. It looks like it's
I'm gonna
bolted
keep all my
to the
stuff on.
ground pretty securely.
I mean, I can just take a spot in my cloak. Cloak's
Sure, yeah,
very
so
comfy.
Rivi,
It's like
you're
a
staying
big
fully
blanket.
I gotcha. All right, so now what? What do you guys want to do?
Where are the
Checked out your
robes? Are there robes in the closet?
No, there aren't robes, but there are really, really nice white towels in the privy. And there's a
I'll take
window
a
right next
towel.
to the chamber pot in the privy, so you can just huck stuff out.
We need to find out where the robes are. I really
I
want one
second
of those
that.
robes. It looked like my fur, except softer.
You look so fluffy.
So what you doing? You guys heading out to meet the greeter?
We're gonna
Sure,
go
I
find where the
guess.
robes are.
All right.
I will go to get my massage. I don't know where I need to go.
I
So
guess
shall
I'm
go to
following
greeter.
the big guy.
Rivi, you begrudgingly follow. You're like, this is a trap. Everyone else everyone else is taking their armor off and they're like relaxed and ready to go.
Yeah, this is nice.
Do any of you take weapons with you?
I am.
I keep my halberd with me. It is a nice halberd. I will show
Okay.
it to new friends here.
I got my
I
feet.
I am the weakest person I know. Without my bow, I am literally a limp fish.
I'm
That's how
bringing
strong I
Monty.
really am. My arms are limp fishes.
Oh, right.
That's
You
the
have your
amount of
snake,
damage they do.
your serpent wand, Elysia,
Indeed.
right?
She
And-
looks kind of reptilian. I'm hoping Monty can get a nice massage too.
And DJ Boop?
I just got my feet.
Okay, so yeah, you guys all go out and you head down the hallway. There's like a small staircase that leads to a big circular lobby. There are a few potted plants. The ground here, the floor, actually appears to be a laminated wood, and there are many different like interlocking different colored woods and different patterns. It's very nice looking, but it's kind of a little tacky. It's well lit, but not super bright. There are three main ways exiting out of here. There's another hallway. Actually, there are four. Sorry. There's another hallway. There's a room called the Blue Chamber. There's a room called the theater, and there's a large doorway that exits out into the courtyard. And the person who greeted you says, "Ah, yes, welcome. It's good to see you all.
Hi, we
Did you
want to
find
know.
your accommodations acceptable?"
Yeah, the bed was super springy.
It's quite lovely.
I like the view. This is a good swamp. You chose well to place this place here.
Yes, indeed. Please come with us. And once again, this figure's talking in like the us, like the plural, but there's only one of them. And they begin to head down the hallway.
While walking around, Lil Booper is only standing on floorboards of
Maybe.
his
Hold on, guys. I wrote something. Maybe they don't have a tail because they're two lizards in a trench coat together.
Do not be rude, little friend.
But wouldn't that mean they have two tails?
No, that means he couldn't see it because one lifted up higher than
If
the
you're going
other.
to talk about her tail, you should lower her voice. I imagine she's quite sensitive on that matter.
Maybe it's just two lizard folk stacked on top of each
That's
other.
what I just said.
Lil Booper not paying any attention, hopping from different colored floorboard to floorboard. That's just excellent. Saying the exact same thing. Anyway, so yeah, you guys follow this figure, seemingly. You don't like deviate, you just follow him.
Yes,
Sure.
I just want my massage. It has been
Yeah.
a long time.
They bring you down the hallway into a large chamber. There's a fountain kind of in the middle, in the shape of a froghemoth, which is a giant many tentacled frog monster.
Oh
which-
god, it's the Eldritch bullshit frog.
Yeah, and water is just kind of burbling out of its open mouth.
I
into
remember
a
having
pool.
seen one of those once.
This
was
one's very clearly made of stone.
You know, Othgarurt, if you need a massage, I can always jump on your back.
And this is another circular room, and you can see on the walls, the floor maintains the same wood motif, but the walls are decorated with different images of like a large serpent kind of circling around the room, but it's all just kind of paintings on there. And there are two doors, actually there are three doors that exit out of here. One is labeled employees only, one is labeled the sauna, and one is labeled the spa. And the figure says, "Yes, please." I'm sorry. And there's also a changing room. So there's another door. Would any of you like to enjoy the sauna, or just straight to the spa with the massage?
I like the spa.
Should we limber up a bit before the spa and the sauna, though?
Yes, I think the sauna is a good idea.
The figure's like looking eagerly at you as you're discussing this, like excitedly.
Okay, I'm sticking with you.
We're all
So-
going to die.
For the sauna then.
No,
Sounds good
I'm
to
going
me.
to stay out here and
Nonsense, little friend. Come with
Are,
us.
no.
you sure?
don't drag me
Pick
into
you
this.
What?
No. I'm just being picked up. I don't have a choice in this.
Master
Rivi.
Kobold. What is not to your liking?
I'm just
He is
I'm
very
gonna go to the
stressed.
sauna. Like, doesn't want to be rude, even though I've been completely rude to everyone else.
yeah, I know, right? All right, so you get suckered in. They give you each a set of robes that they're able to. That they say there's robes in the changing room.
Nope, I'm staying in my cloak.
Okay, so you stay in your cloak.
soft.
Everyone else gets dressed in the very simple white and green silks. And yeah, you go out into the sauna, and it's nice. It's just a sauna. It's a small, like, maybe like 15 by 10 foot room. It's got like a wooden bench all around the side, and there's just steam coming up, and you can see through like the wood slated floor, about 10 feet below, there's like bubbling tar.
I'm
or
gonna
maybe
stay
it might be- it
off
might
the,
just be
the
mud.
slated floor.
That's the entire inside of the sauna is that.
Lil Booper's on the floor and he's playing the bench as drums.
So Rivi, you look down and you see the bubbling tar, or maybe it might be mud. You're not sure down there. What do you do?
It's not over. I actually, 1 second, pretty relaxed. That's all I really needed.
Very well.
I'm cold-blooded, so I can't even feel the heat anyway.
Get for you a beverage then, or anything at all.
I'm not thirsty. I'm not hungry. I can just wait outside with my friends.
I will bring out a platter in case any of them are to your liking.
Okay.
And the figure, the robed figure leaves down the hallway, leaving you alone in the big room with the Froghemoth statue. The rest of you, are you in the sauna?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
I am happy to relax in steam.
Yeah. How long do you guys relax in the sauna?
I mean, I'm gonna wait for him to come back.
Okay.
Hey,
can
Ellie,
all
do you
of
think he has milk?
I really hope so.
Can all you guys roll me, the three of you in there, roll me Constitution saving throws?
Do it.
So, Lil Booper and Othgarurt, you two really relax, and the steam really soaks in, and you're like, oh, this is great. Elysia, something's like off for you, and you're just like not quite. Maybe you're like a little tense about something. You're maybe worried about Rivi, but something's playing through your mind, and you just don't get the full experience. You know.
She's sitting right next to Booper and Booper's banging the bench.
Exactly. Like Booper's just being a little obnoxious, and like to the point where it's bothering you a little bit. And yeah, that's all that happens. You just don't. It's still a nice sauna, but you don't quite unwind as much as you'd like. After about 20 minutes of just relaxing.
I guess there's always the spa.
Well, outside, Rivi, what do you want to do? Do you just want to wait for him? There are a couple
Yeah.
benches alongside the room.
No, I'm going to stand.
Okay, you just stand
Everything,
in
you
the
know,
middle of the room.
stay vigilant.
After about 15 minutes, the figure returns. They have a tray, or two trays, one in each hand. One has an assortment, or has well, actually, sorry, not tray. They have a tray in one hand and a ewer in another, and they come in and say, "Ah, yes. What can we get for you? We have warm milk. Additionally, an assortment of cheeses."
They got milk, Ellie.
I'll get both. I gotta take both trays.
Well, they got it's a ewer for the milk, and they have some cups as well. And on the other tray, there's just an assortment of cheeses. Yes.
I'm
where
going.
can
I'm gonna take both trays
Okay.
and then let them leave.
Is this milk good?
Well,
No,
you guys are still in the sauna. This is just Rivi right now. And they say, "Well, I was about to wait your. Oh no, I need to get the towels." And they go to head off to get.
I'm
towels.
going to immediately go into the sauna, leave them the trays, and go back out.
Okay, so you guys are like, you're just like getting ready to leave, and the door opens, and a tray of cheeses and a ewer of steamed milk get placed in there with you.
Wow, they even do delivery.
It's exactly what I thought this would need. Here, I'll pour some milk for you all, and I will pour milk for anyone that wishes for milk.
I have
Okay.
not had milk before.
Oh, it's really great. I'm sure you'll love it.
It comes from a cow.
You should try it.
Rivi's on the other side of the door, just like muttering.
I shall try this milk.
How does Othgarurt like them steamed milk?
It is not what I was expecting. It is very strange.
Great.
All right. So yeah, you guys. Eventually, you come out. The cheese is not as good as you wanted because it kind of gets ruined in the steam. But the lizard folk approach you. Yes, I hope you enjoyed your time in the sauna. I brought you towels, and now you may head into the massage chamber.
That was wonderful.
I'm glad you are enjoying it. Of course, everything complimentary. Only the best for you, Bartholomew's adventurers.
Hey, Rivi, why aren't you trying all of this? It's great.
Because I'm already full. I ate stuff.
Little friend, you are too stressed out. You must try to relax.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's what they say before they put the dog down. I'm going to stay vigilant. It's safer this way.
Really,
I
this
know
is a
I'm
spa.
going to come
You're
back
supposed to
if I
cut
die, but
loose.
the less pain I get, the better.
Speaking of putting dog down, didn't you once have dog?
Ah, he's kind of like looking around. That's kind of my vigilant because the dog is, I don't know where the dog went.
Anywho, massages.
Massages!
You all get great
Massages!
massages. They're great. Who doesn't get massages? Rivi, do you?
No.
Okay.
I'm already quite limber.
Yeah. The rest of you.
Be
they have,
careful
like,
where you
some-
put those hands on her.
Yeah, they get very good massages. It's just the one figure still, the one person going around doing everything. You're not sure if there are more people working in this place or not. But it's very good. They have like some nice cool cream that they like rub into your skin and stuff, and it feels really good. And all of you gain 24 temporary hit points.
Oh
who
my.
take the wonderful massages.
It
I
felt
have
amazing.
never felt this well.
Yeah, you're feeling great when you're coming out of there. Rivi, what have you been doing? They've been in there for like half an hour, and all you
I've
hear
been
is the
muttering.
occasional like coming from in there. You're just muttering, pacing and muttering. Excellent.
Hey, Othgarurt, I know I said I could jump on your back, but I can't do anything near that.
Ah, I feel so light and limber. I can't believe it's been so long since we discovered this place.
Yes, I hope you enjoy it. Of course. Now, would you like to come for the lizardback ride? It is along the beautiful boggy beaches here in the Baradac.
I actually am allergic to lizards.
Oh
So
no,
I'll set that one
Little
out. I'm
friend.
waiting here.
I picked you up. Do we need to take you to a medicine person?
I know a few curative spells if you need some, Rivi.
Me
No,
too.
I'm fine.
I
It's
hope I
only
did
big
not make
lizards.
you sick.
Bigger lizards than Orgothok.
If it helps, we have acetaminophen tablets.
Nah, it's actually a very specific kind of allergy. Acetaminophen does not help. It's actually poisonous to kobolds.
Wow, I'll remember this. All right,
I
so
didn't know that.
do the rest of you go lizardback riding?
It feels like I am at home again, but better, because there are not people taking over my tribe.
I'll do anything once.
All right.
Seems
so
like a
y'all,
fun way.
I like riding on Othgarurt, so this should be fun too.
So they're going to be gone for about an hour. Rivi, do you want to like do any exploring or anything while they're going?
I'm going to stealth into the staff area,
Okay.
looking around, investigating.
Okay. Can you roll me a stealth check?
All right. Where is stealth? I've actually lost it. Hold on.
All right, you're sneaking around. You enter into the staff area, and you can see that it is. There are a couple of different, like little cubicle-like things here, and you hear a little bit of muttering from within somewhere. You're gonna sneak around listening. Just yes, they are enjoying it. Excellent, excellent. Is there anything like? Do you want to like peek around and try and see this figure that's whispering?
I'm just gonna listen.
Okay. And it's a lot like, yes, master, it's working just as we planned. Things could not have gone better. But the one, the kobold, it is not playing along. I should find them. And you don't hear anything else, but whatever is talking reacts and like it's just heard something. Says, yes, master, of course. And it goes to like get up. It's on the other side of like one of these small thin walls. Do you want to like book it out, or do you want to stay in there and try and sneak around still? Someone's gonna try and find you.
I'm going to kind of. Is there like any place I can hide real quick?
Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff. There's like
I'm gonna hide somewhere and let's let them walk past. I'm gonna have my bow drawn just in case.
Yep. Yeah, you see what looks like humanoid legs walk by, or human legs actually. You can't really see them very well because you're like under one of the desks. But then you see them kind of shimmer and become scaly, and you see the long flowing white and green trimmed robes as they walk by. And the figure leaves the employee area, and you are now alone in there, you think. You want to like look around at where they were?
Yeah.
You turn around and you go over, and you see what looks a very strange sight. It is a big wooden table, and engraved all along the sides are what looks like the image of a sun. And in the center of it, there's like a big metal bowl, like iron bowl, that is currently filled with what might be water. It's like super transparent liquid.
I'm gonna make sure I don't get into the site of what I think is a scrying bowl.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it must be a scrying bowl, as you guess. Okay, but yeah, that's
Making sure I don't get like the side of the scrying bowl.
Sure, I mean you're short enough that like you're probably good.
Any like documents or anything I can find?
No, you don't see anything like that.
Do I know where the people went lizardback riding?
What was that?
Do you know where the lizardback riders went?
They went outside. There's a couple windows in here. You could climb out the window if you wanted.
I just want to look through the window to see if I can see them.
Yeah, and okay, so you look out the window, and you can see outside. All of them are lizardback riding. You guys are all on Fast Racing Lizard.
Let's go.
And
Let's go.
you're riding around quickly through the mud. Things are splashing everywhere. These lizards are like, you know the kind of lizards that like run on their back legs real fast, and they have the big frilly neck, and they don't break water tension, so they can like run on water.
Yeah.
Those are what you're riding right now on these crazy saddles. So these lizards are just like whoop, 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 just running around, and it's pretty intense. It's not like a relaxing lizardback ride like you expected. It's like pretty hype. And up ahead of you, you see what looks like a piece of wood jutting up out of the swamp that appears to be directly in your path. What do you all want to do?
Hey, Ellie, look, I can make it jump it.
You want to try and jump it?
We're gonna jump it.
All right, Othgarurt, what are you going to do?
I do not know how to steer. Please, big lizard, do not crash.
Okay. Ellie?
Not if I jump it first, Boop! And I'm gonna urge my lizard on to go fast.
Can both of you make animal handling checks?
Nope.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll for the lizard, which has no bonus at all, just doing it its own for Othgarurt. So you all wipe out trying to jump over this thing, and as you kind of like go head over heels, toppling off your lizards, you
Can I
feel
jump
yourselves.
off mine?
You feel your. Actually, I think with a 10 you can. So you just leap off yours. But everyone else feels themselves immediately affected by the feather fall spell, and you fall safely and harmlessly to the ground.
Do I watch
So-
this happen?
Yes, you watch them all wipe out, but
I
then
have
just
to
stand
suppress
outside.
my laughter.
When
Okay.
I land, I shall check on big lizard friend.
The big lizard's fine. It kind of gets up and it like shakes off its frilly neck, and mud
Don't-
just kind of splatters everywhere.
Don't worry, Iggy. We'll get it next time.
That was fun. Are you okay, big guy? And I'll soothe my lizard.
The lizard goes. "Ah." That seems to be the only sound they make.
Seems good to me.
But yeah, you guys just climb back on and go back lizardback riding.
Yeah, this seems fun.
Would you all like to try the obstacle course? It seems
Well-
you enjoyed that hazard.
Let me see if this can climb a tree.
No trees for miles.
Okay, let's go to obstacle course.
Okay, we shall.
Sounds like a
face-
plan.
So you all head off toward the obstacle course, and Rivi, you see them heading off. And as that happens, Rivi, you hear like a clicking of the door handle behind you. What-
Hide.
All right, where are you ducking under?
I'm under. Is there like a table near the scrying table?
I mean, you can go under the scrying table. You could try to go back to the same place you started at.
How big is the window?
It's like pretty sizable. It's a castle window. It's easy to climb out if you wanted to try that.
Should I?
15-foot drop.
15-foot drop? That's fine. I can just take that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hop out the window.
Can you roll me an acrobatics check?
Mhm.
This is just to see if you can like yeah, all right. So you don't even take any damage. You just kind of scamper down the side, no problem, and land on the ground as the figure presumably re-enters that room you were just in.
I hear it from the
Um,
window, like under the window.
Probably not. It's too high. It's too high up to hear probably through well.
All right, I'm just going to leave the area.
Okay. Yeah, you're in like the courtyard. You walk around and
Oh, is there like can I get to the exit, or I guess like what would be the entrance?
yeah, you walk back around and you see a main kind of entryway, and as you walk,
What's
you're
the
back-
same as the entrance through? The
Yeah,
fake
well,
armor.
this would enter back into the first circular area where you see the blue chamber and the theater.
Can I just like leave the castle and wait for everyone to get back to the front of the castle? I seem to went out the
Alright.
front gate to go
Sure,
right
yeah,
in.
you walk over toward the front gate. It appears that the drawbridge is closed.
How long across is the drawbridge?
Huh?
How long across is the drawbridge?
Yeah, you want to try and figure out how to open the drawbridge.
Like any levers or anything anywhere?
You're looking around. You don't see any.
How
Like,
deep
any.
is the chasm?
So you climb up on the wall.
No, like how the drawbridge, like how it's like over a chasm. Is it water?
Oh, it was like over like a 10-foot deep pit. Nothing too huge.
Or how high is the wall though?
The wall is like probably about 30 feet actually.
I'm going to get some rope from my explorer's pack and kind of rappel down.
Oh well, you're not even on the wall right now. You're on the
Oh.
ground. So you want to try and climb up the wall?
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, rope's pretty useful for that kind of stuff, though.
Yeah, as you throw your rope up and you kind of like test it and you're willing to climb, you hear like footsteps and you look behind you and one of the figures in the silken robe is approaching you.
I'm gonna ready my bow.
Okay. The figure looks kind of aghast. Ah, hello. I did not expect to find you out here, Master Adventurer.
All right, something is fishy is going on here? All right, tell me, or I'm loosing an arrow in your ass.
I am unsure what you mean. We only
Something?
wish for you to have the greatest experience you can.
Yeah, we both know that's bullshit. Just drop the act.
They seem aghast and surprised. I do not know what you mean.
Lower the drawbridge.
I cannot.
Why can't you?
I lack the proper clearance.
And go get clearance.
No, wait. If I do, you will simply run. We are paying for your attendance here. I see we are at an impasse. Meanwhile, on the other side of the area, the rest of you are just getting in, and you can see, like, across the main courtyard of the castle, that Rivi is having a standoff with one of the tailless lizard folk.
Not again.
I think that didn't happen before.
I
That's
guess
what people always attacking our hosts.
I
So,
will go. deal
the other
with them.
lizard folk with you says, "No, please, enjoy yourselves. I will go and fetch him. Please, the blue chamber." He gestures toward the doors and goes to heads over toward Rivi, the one who originally greeted you, has been here the whole time. Oh, by the way, had a great time lizard back riding.
I need to go and wash off this mud real quick.
Oh, don't worry, I can handle that. I will presto myself and Boop and look over to Othgarurt to see if he wants me to follow suit.
The mud feels nice on scales. Keeps
Fair
me
enough.
cool.
Man,
So-
having a magical girl is amazing.
You bet. But we should probably deal with Rivi. If she goes to talk to him, he might just get more angry.
No, talking about the lizard.
Oh.
The greater lizard approaches you, Rivi, and says, "Wait, please, relax. Come
Let
with
me leave, or I'm going to shoot either of you. Not both of you, but either of you.
Rivi, please. No shooting today. Come and relax."
No.
I shall
I
walk
need you to
no.
over
roll a
to
wisdom
Rivi's
saving
area.
throw, Rivi.
Do I feel this magic coming upon me, or?
I don't think you do, actually.
Well, I am a arcane archer, so we'll have experience in magic, but
Yep.
Up to you.
This is, I think if you succeed on it, there's a chance. If you don't, there's probably not. Like, you don't know if you're under the effect of a charm or something otherwise. Yeah. So you succeed against the save, and you felt like there was something oddly compelling about the figure's request.
yeah, I'm going to just,
You're just gonna shoot
him?
him? Oh no!
I am going to go get Rivi now.
All right, so you guys just hear "ah!" and you see the robed greeter stumble to
I'm
ground,
going
an
to use
arrow-
bursting arrow.
An arrow sticking out of their chest. Oh gosh,
also
how much
explodes.
damage is that? Oh god! Can you roll me your damage? Okay.
Well, but-
How much health do they have?
Arms.
Okay, so you dealt, oh my god, 27 damage. And the other one also took 7 damage. You see the one you shot falls to the ground, clutching the arrow in their chest. Ah! And the other one yells, "Medical emergency!" and goes to grab their downed friend and drag them to safety.
I am running over there now.
Yeah, Othgart's running toward you, Rivi. You've downed one of them. What would you like to do?
Elysia will also run.
Okay.
I'm going to start trying to leave again with the rope.
Okay, you can just climb right out.
I climb right out.
Okay, you're gonna take some fall damage. You can take about 4
Can I just
d6
flip?
of
Can
fall
I
damage.
just flip the rope over?
Oh, sure, yeah, actually that makes sense. So you see Rivi climb up the the gate, throw his rope over. See you later, sucker. And you just climb out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you climb down, no problem. You're on the other side. Do you want to just leave the adventure, or are you just gonna hang out on the other side for
Actually,
now?
I'm going to wait outside, and if you don't come out
Uh-huh.
anytime soon, I'm going to come back in and try to help. Because
Okay.
Rivi is not that heartless.
All right, I gotcha. Elysia and Othgarurt, by the time you get there, Rivi has already scampered over the wall. The Bluecloak just kind of flips over the edge and is gone to your sight. And you see that the two lizard folk, the one that got shot has gotten back up and seems to have been magically healed by the time you kind of get over there. And they're kind of brushing themselves off and like, this was unfortunate. Ooh, are you all? I apologize if we offended.
No, we should be the ones to apologize. Are you okay?
No, we are well. Please, and they kind of nod. The other lizard creature leaves, but the greeter who's been with you the whole time, would you join us in the blue chamber?
Are you sure you just
I
got shot?
am
I didn't
well
have.
enough. It is fine. And they look like undamaged currently.
Yeah, not the shot. They're also exploded. It was an exploding arrow.
Yeah, it was a pretty like thing. They seem undamaged at this point.
I shall pat the greeter on the back comfortingly.
Okay, yeah, you do so. They
I
are
will
scaly.
look them over to, make sure that they are in fact all right.
Okay, can you roll me an investigation check? Yeah, it seemed fine. So, Lil Booper,
Goodness.
you're over still by the doorway near the theater in the blue
Oh
chamber.
no, I was walking over. I wasn't running. I was just
Okay.
walking.
Little Booper, you arrive right as they decide, yeah, they're fine.
Othgarurt, you may not like singing with us, but at least I don't kill the hosts.
Well, please come with us. And they go to lead the way toward the blue chamber.
I feel like we kind of owe it to him.
Yes, this has
Yes.
been my favorite job to do so far. This has been a very nice day, except our friend going crazy.
That's
Again.
true.
Rivi, it starts to rain a little bit.
Under a tree, or no trees isn't there.
No trees.
I'm just gonna pull the cloak up.
Oh, it's such a sad sight. Just Rivi
It's like
cloak in the rain.
it's like there's it's like a cartoon. There's like instead of like an angel and devil, it's like the golden dragon and a silver dragon. No, I mean and a red dragon. And it's like, yes, leave them behind. And everyone's like, no, don't leave them behind.
The shoulder dragons. Yes, I love it. It's beautiful. So,
Maybe it's
Yeah,
just
the rest of
something
you.
about the Baradac.
Maybe.
No,
Okay, go on.
Baradac is a nice place.
I was saying the rest of you get inside as it starts to rain, without any sort of issue. And yeah, you can hear there's a sound coming from the theater.
Before I go inside, I shall stay in the rain long enough for the mud to wash off my body.
Excellent. So yeah, you all now enter inside. Othgarurt joining you shortly after, and the person who's been your guider, your leader, says, "Please come with us to the blue chamber." And you can hear some sort of sound coming from the theater though, but it's kind of like dulled because the doors are closed and everything.
Can I hear it with my big ears?
Yeah, I think you just barely hear it. That there's something going on in there.
Okay.
Do you follow them into the blue chamber?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, they have been good to us. They have been good hosts.
Although
No
I get
reason
kind of
not to trust.
mad that I can't play my board game anymore. My floorboard game.
Yeah. So you enter into the blue chamber, and it is a pretty small room. I mean, it's not tiny. It's like a 30 by 30 room. There is a long desk along the far side of it, with a bunch of papers and things on it, and a bunch more of these robed figures standing there on the other side. as you kind of enter. And the whole room is lit with like a dim blue light. And as you kind of enter, your kind of host closes the door behind you, and you hear it kind of click, lock, shut. And they say, "So, have you enjoyed your visit so far?"
I think we can agree that this is the best Bartholomew mission we've been sent on.
This
It's
is the
really
best
great.
news
I
have
am
had since
so
I came.
glad that you enjoy
This
it.
phone is a bit hot, though. You might want to consider having adjustments on it.
Of course, exactly to your liking. Now, perhaps now that we have spent some time here, and a couple of the other figures in the room nod. They're all these same, like identical looking lizard people, tailless lizard people wearing the robes, kind of nod to each other. Yes, perhaps we can come to some sort of agreement. It has been a wonderful visit, I'm sure, and you would love to come again. For one easy payment of 100 Bartholomew bucks, you can rent a timeshare here.
Counter offer. See, we're kind of famous. How about we make a diss track for you?
Or,
And you could advertise with it and get a bunch of people in.
yes, 100 Bartholomew bucks per week. And it kind of looks into your eyes, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Lil Booper.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, sounds like a great deal.
You
That's
know,
wonderful.
how
Sounds
about
like
we
a
do
steal.
CD and we pay you?
Excellent. And the rest of you,
Now I
Wait,
just need
that
to
seems a
find
bit
Bartholomew.
expensive.
is it really? One of the other ones chimes in, and I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw as it uses suggestion on you. Oh man, Elysia, actually, is that a... Yep, alright, that's a fail. Yeah, it's fine. $100 a week? That's a steal for this place.
You
Is
know
it
what,
a
guys?
fail? Really? A 17?
Oh shit, yeah, no, you're like, wait a minute. Salune doesn't approve of timeshares.
You know what? If we split the cost, I think we could really do this.
Wait, can we split the cost?
Well, you could, but do you really want to have to share Othgarurt? Actually, they say your name correctly. And I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, Othgarurt.
It's a timeshare. It's sharing by default. And it's not very nice to be using charm magic in an interview like this with money.
Othgarurt, you also resist the effects of this charm, and they go, huh.
What are you talking about charm magic? This is like a great deal.
It is a steal.
It is.
Just sign here, little Booper.
I shall
They hold
grab
out
my
some
bunny
papers.
friend.
Boop, you've
Okay.
always been terrible with money. This is a bad deal.
How long have
You
it
know
been?
how to write.
It's been some time. So Rivi, you snuck back in, and you're like,
I am extremely guilty.
yeah, you're making your way. You feel so bad. You abandoned your pals. So you're making your way back in, and yeah, you're...
Make sure. One thing I have to do real quick. I'm going to put in earplugs just in case.
Sure,
Because the charm I got last time from him talking to me, right?
absolutely. You
Yes,
get
I don't
that.
want to be able to hear them.
So as you get in, what do? There's the blue chamber and there's the theater. But you don't hear
I'm going-
anything because you're deaf.
Hmm.
You've caked your ears with mud.
No, the cotton swabs. There's 2 cotton sticking out.
Okay.
Uh,
If in that case, you faintly hear some sort of sound coming from the theater.
Okay.
Just a second, guys. Rivi, you want to do anything?
I'm going to check to see if the doors are locked.
Yes, the door to the blue chamber is locked. And it is at this point, the rest of you, you hear the door kind of to the blue chamber behind you.
Wait, I have a question.
Sure.
Is a charm considered a harmful effect?
Why do you ask? For what purpose?
Can a charmed person charm someone to get a better deal?
Yeah. You could. Like
Elysia.
their suggestion, albeit not like explicit verbally, was sign the deal. Or actually, it was buy a timeshare, is what they were suggesting.
See, they didn't discuss price. Ellie, I think I could get them to lower the price. We could do
So I'm
this.
still trying to open the door.
You hear the door.
Fine, but they have to give us a discount. It's really rude using charm magic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you wouldn't. Just if you can get a really good steal.
Another one of them says, "I'm sorry, we really didn't mean it. Believe me,
I
and
shall.
forgive us." And
Why
I need to
would the
wriggle another wisdom
Fucking
saving
walk
throw.
open.
Who?
Sorry, that would be Elysia. Elysia, you resist again as they try to charm you into forgiving them.
I shall hand the little bunny to Elysia and go check the door.
Okay, the door is locked, and the figures are looking back and forth to each other, like very concerned. Please, you do not understand. You must do this.
Can I try with my claws to lockpick?
Sure, if you want.
I really
Go ahead,
think
roll
What
me a
we
would that even
dexterity
be? What?
Just
Dexterity?
Yeah.
Dexterity? Yeah, that's what I'm good at.
Oh yeah, you hear the click. The door unclick.
I'm gonna kick open the door and shoot the first bad guy I see.
Okay, well you kick open the door as Othgarurt, you're getting to the door, and Othgarurt, you get hit in the face of the door.
Ow.
So which bad guy has the paper?
You don't see anyone immediately kicking open the door because Othgarurt blocked most of it.
Hello, little
Well, he is
friend.
taller than me, so I probably see through his legs. just bend down
That's
a little
true.
bit.
Yeah, you see.
I
You
am
see.
sorry, but I wear robe.
You see one of the figures standing there. Oh, you're right. Your Othgart's wearing the long robes.
Can I just shove him out of the way?
Well, first, Elysia, are you doing anything?
With this and them trying to use charm magic and finding that rather rude, I'm basically scooping Little Booper so I have my arms underneath his and plugging my ears and doing the whole la
You're running
la,
off.
I can't hear you. No, I'm just standing there, but
Okay.
basically being obnoxious to counter their charm.
They seem very, very anxious. And like a couple of them try to suggest things to you still, but it's not really working. And you see their forms kind of flickering a little bit. And at first you see what looks like their weird lizard folk form. But as it kind of gets like staticky and flickers, you then see what looks like yuan-ti snake people. And then you see that kind of start to like melt as if the skin is kind of melting off of them. But they're also like convulsing, kind of staticky, and they're just, no, please help us. You need to accept. Our master will not approve.
I plan on it.
Rivi, what do you want to do, Rivi?
I just kind of, I duck under the bone keeper over there, bone napper, and I'm just gonna do a really cool epic slide. Is there any like
they
nearby
are
tables?
Horrifying looking. Currently, no, there are no tables in here.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
was
there's
going
one
to
on the
enter the
far
dungeon,
end.
but
Oh yeah, no dungeon here, unfortunately.
I was gonna flip over the table and start shooting, but yeah, I'm going to just kind of slide in. And who with the paperwork in his hand? Like which one?
There's one just right up with them that was trying to hand it to DJ Boop.
I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay.
Mid slide, by the way, is a very important part of the
Absolutely, go ahead.
description. Oh, so right next to him, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and make your
That
check.
means I have flanking. Back
Yep.
tactics.
You have your flank.
Hey, it's a
which
crit.
means you're straight up. As you hit this figure, it like breaks in half and kind of like sloughs onto the ground, the top half of their body. It breaks apart in a horrible, like, inhuman way. And it's kind of like reaching out toward you, almost like, help us, as it dies.
I was about to buy something from that.
You
Never
see the
buy time
walls-
here, you little
The
shit.
walls start to like drip down and melt around you. And you feel
Like,
the ground
let's
shake.
get out of here.
I must
what
go
do you
get my armor. If this
Okay.
place is going to come
Oh,
down,
God.
but first I must check on friends.
Wait,
I was
what?
right. I
Am
was
still
right.
under that
So-
after that?
No, he died. So your charm is you're no longer charmed.
I still think this is a really good deal, guys.
You're still shit with money. We gotta get out of here, Boop.
You feel the
This
ground
isn't normal.
shake again.
What if
Yeah.
what if we only pay 10 Bartholomew buck per week?
At,
We're
At
not
this
buying
point-
timeshares. Let's leave.
at this point, all of the serpents have melted in the same way that the little boy who brought you the letter did.
What is wrong with timeshare? I do not understand.
Holy shit! The little
Neither
boy.
do I. It seems like a
There's
really
another-
good deal.
Dramatic shaking as the earth quakes.
Guys,
I'll
we
explain
gotta
whether or not later.
leave.
Okay,
Okay.
go
We're
get
just like
yourself
tugging all their
ready.
clothes, trying to get him to leave.
So yeah, you rush outside. You hear that sound coming from the theater again. A little louder this time. Do you want to go to the theater or head back to your rooms?
Must get my armor first. Cannot.
I
leave
have
it.
come in and helped them. I am justified. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Oh, what, Rivi,
Take
you're
a
just running
quick
to the
peek
door?
inside.
Oh, you're heading to the theater. Okay.
The door
Rivi's
is
heading
nearby,
to the
right?
theater. Yeah, it's in this room.
Yeah, I'll just flip the door and kind of poke an eye in.
Okay. Lil Booper, what are you doing?
I'm helping with Othgarurt, telling him about how great of a deal this is.
Okay. So you guys rush upstairs. Othgarurt, you grab your stuff. And Elysia, as you kind of walk into the theater room, you can see on the stage there's another like, dramatic shake, but you can see there's like a kobold, and he's wearing a top hat and he's got a cane, and he's just kind of dancing on the stage and singing to himself a little bit. He's like, it looks like he's practicing something. He's just da da do do ba da da ba da ba da da ba do do ba da da ba ba do da ba do da ba da ba da ba da ba do ba da ba ba da ba do ba, and he's just singing and dancing.
He deserves death. Leave him.
I have an eyebrow arched, slowly close the door, and look over to Rivi. Wait.
Okay.
Let's
Rivi.
get out of here.
I think well, there's a kobold. He's singing strange things and dancing. Do you have any friends that might be out this way?
I don't have any friends.
That's really sad. You want to be our
Exactly.
friends?
No.
The ground quakes one last time, and you all just feel like this wave of negative energy just focus over you for a moment. And Elysia, I think you're the only one. Actually, you and Rivi both can tell something is weird. As Elysia, your wand, your snake wand, just becomes a non-magical wooden snake. And
Monty?
Rivi, your bow stops glowing.
Ah, we're gonna. It's an anti-magic
Something
field.
Did something just happen to my halberd as well?
Yeah, for just like a brief moment, everything magical just is not.
Like I said, let's leave.
We've got to get out of here. Oh,
And then they
Yeah,
go
yeah.
straight
I've been saying that for literally the entire time.
I go running to where our rooms were to regroup with Othgarurt and Boop.
My rope's still
Alright.
on the wall. We can just leave.
And
Yeah, you rush
honestly,
up the
I have
stairs.
some connections. We could totally afford this. We could do it.
If this place has earthquakes, this is not a good place to rent. We need safe place to relax. This does not seem safe anymore. I do not think it is such a good deal.
Rivi and Elysia, your stuff turns back on, and you see a dark, like roiling shadow pouring down that other hallway, back
Like
toward
I
the direction
said,
of the
let's
snake-walled chamber.
leave.
And the front of the shadow almost looks like a curling snake's head, as it,
Is it-
the wave of shadow slithers toward you down the hall.
Is it coming to us from where the rooms are?
No, you could flee up the stairs to the rooms if you like, where they are.
Okay, that's my plan.
Look,
Okay.
let's just. I'm dashing out the courtyard into the courtyard. You can come with me.
Oh, so you two split.
Don't wait. Just like trying not
Okay.
to split, but he doesn't want to follow her to certain death.
So, Elysia, you rush up the stairs. Rivi, you run out into the courtyard, And Rivi, you see this shadow serpent look at you, and then turn and follow after your allies up the stairs. You're out in the courtyard now. What would you like to do?
So, the little dragons are back again.
Okay, so we'll see what happens to you. We'll see what happens to you in a minute. But the rest of you, so Elysia, you rush upstairs just in time to catch Othgarurt and Lil Booper. Othgarurt, you have your halberd and your armor, but there's no way you have time to put it on.
I shall store it then.
Yeah, I mean, you like throw it in a bag, right? You've got it over your shoulder. What are you guys doing?
I scoop up Boot Princess style. Othgarurt, grab onto my waist right now. No time to explain.
The wall is like melting around you. There's no ceiling anymore here, as the wall is just everything's melting, the whole building, and you see this dark shadow serpent chasing after you.
I trust my friends. It's time for group hug.
The deals are always too good to be true.
With everyone holding on to me, I will run and jump off the building, and I will boop out my Radiant Soul wings, which I am so sure can't carry us, but to try to slow fall us.
Yeah. So what happens to you is you skid a little bit, and you land in the courtyard, and you can see Rivi up ahead of you toward the gate. Rivi, you've kind of, I imagine, re-secured your rope on this side.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you see the shadow serpent just continuing to give chase. I need you all to roll for initiative at this point, as it is coming at you. And you're all now in this courtyard. Okay, so we got Boop, Rivi, Othgarurt. What's your dexterity modifier? Oh, actually, it goes to serpents. Othgarurt and who are we missing?
Elysia at 9.
Oh, you got a 9?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, I
my
can't read.
Discord is...
All right. DJ Boop, what's your move? This
Elysia,
gigantic shadowy
hit
thing.
it! Elysia, hit it!
Is that the end of your turn, Boop?
No. Elysia! Elysia!
It looks like Elysia is having a rough
My
time
Discord
with Discord.
is being very rough. Sorry about that. Yes. Get ready to run!
Because it's rap time!
To stop the evil across all the lands!
From Buckler's Bay to the frontier sands.
To bring the world our gift of song!
To stop all those who do us wrong.
Ellie!
Boop.
Boop Ellie will send you off into the sky!
So give up now or prepare to die.
This
You're
is
making me
correct.
regret coming back to help you guys.
So, Boop, what was that? What's your move?
I mean, that was just us showing off, but
Okay. I'm gonna take it that's not... Okay, Rivi, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to
Boop and Ellie are taunting the serpent.
I'm going to do what's called shooting it.
can I throw that out?
Yeah, absolutely. It gets a 19.
Yeah. Watch out, that one damage didn't go through.
No, I
Are
mean,
they
with
close to the
advantage,
serpent?
pretty good. No, they're not.
Okay, I'm not.
You could hold
We'll
your
shoot
shot
it.
if you wanted until it came up to them.
I'm shooting anyway. I'm going to use my arcane shot to enfeeble it.
Oh, okay. So you hit it with the 21.
Then I'm going to fix their constitution saving throw.
All right, con saving throw. It gets it should have advantage. It
Still
fails.
fails.
Cool, cool.
So
What's
roll
that do?
2d6. Takes 3 con damage.
Okay.
Not con damage, this is poison damage, my bad. Not con damage, it's something else. Then I'm going to use my action surge.
Well, it's 3 necrotic damage. Well, you still
Necrotic.
did the damage from the attack.
Yes. Oh, my
So
bad.
go ahead and roll that. as well.
I know, I just didn't roll it.
Okay. Shit, that's pretty good. That's 18, 21. Nice.
Your ruse may have tricked my companions, but never doubt the power of some
A
witty
kobold.
line. Just fucking die. The attack, they get into his action surge.
Okay. Go ahead. That'll hit. Jeez, Rivi.
didn't rhyme.
I have 2 extra d4s to my ability.
It's very good. Nailing them. All right. 41 damage that round. It's pretty solid.
Wait, let me check. I think the name might be wrong, actually.
Well, for now, we'll just deal with it that way.
The damage is janky on this roll 20 for some reason. Hold on.
Well, we'll deal with that in a second.
Okay.
So, do you, where do you go? You moving on, or are you trying to climb up?
I'm going to stand my ground. Oh, my bad. Okay, I wrote what was wrong. I fixed it.
Okay. The serpent shall go now. It's the serpent's turn. The serpent is going to slither up, just kind of fly through the air. It is a gargantuan monstrosity of shadow. And it is going to attempt to constrict. It's going to attempt to constrict. Oh, actually, it can't go within range to constrict this turn. So it's going to fly up, and then it will make a bite attack at you, Elysia. It's a 22.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, that's one hell of a roll. You take
Thank
29
God for
points
that
of piercing.
temp HP.
Yeah, right? Alright. It bites into you something fierce. That's the end of its turn. Othgarurt, what do you want to do?
I have had a nice day here, but you have killed my lizard kin. You have hurt my friend, and you have tried to scam us. I am angry. I shall enter my rage.
Excellent.
I shall frenzy.
Oh shit. Othgart's pissed.
And I shall wail on this foul snake.
Okay. Alright, you swing your bone hellbound. And 14 unfortunately barely misses. It hits, but it like passes through its ethereal form. So, you got 13 points though on that first swing. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Include the rage damage. My bad.
Ah, all right. So it's an extra what, 2 or 3?
Yes, 2.
Okay.
Your
You want to
former
use
swing.
Yeah, you got your third swing, right?
Not yet.
Oh, right. 'Cause bonus action to rage. Right. All right. So Othgarurt, you get up and start swinging away. Elysia, what's your move?
I will look over and... Othgarurt! By the power of Salome! And I'm going to give that good ol' enlarge to Othgarurt.
Oh,
And
yeah.
as I do, I will kind of look over to the serpent, and I'm gonna go ahead and twin spell that to enlarge Othgarurt and reduce the serpent.
All right. What's the save?
That is a
Probably wisdom,
DC
whatever the
15. I think it's con. Let me double check. Where's the save?
Oh, it is Constitution. You're right.
It is con.
All right. You get a 6. I should have had advantage actually, but 20. So no small snake.
Rip.
But Othgarurt, you are bigger. All right. Is that the end of your turn, Elysia?
I will fly up. Boop. Up or down? Because I'm assuming Boop is still hanging on to me.
Down?
I put Boop down and then fly up.
Okay. How far are you flying?
I'll stay about as close to it as I currently am and just fly a good, 20 feet off the...
Well, okay. So you're flying 20 feet. Are you staying 10 feet away from it, or are you flying 20 feet out?
I will fly 10 feet above it.
Okay. Well, very well. All right. Boo, your move. Actually,
Swing.
I think it'll take a legendary action at the end of your turn, Elysia. It's going to take a bite attack against Othgarurt. 19 to hit Othgarurt.
It hits.
You feel its shadowy fangs pierce into your body for, 14 piercing damage. And I'm sorry, now it's your turn, Boop. Go ahead. It only gets one of those.
Swing that axe and make it hurt. Now go get him, Othgarurt.
All right. Othgart's inspired.
You ruined this castle that I've held so dear. Now hear these whispers in your ear.
Okay. Wisdom save. It has advantage because of its magical resistance. It's an 18. It's going to take 3 damage, but it is not forced to flee. All right. Do you want to stick around on the ground, Boop, or are you going to flee?
I'm gonna step away behind Othgarurt.
All right, it's going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Then I'm not. I'll stand here and
Oh, actually, I guess
press
you'd still only be 5 feet from it. Actually, you'd still only be 10 feet from it, so it would not take an opportunity attack if you did that. Sorry.
Okay,
You'd still be in its reach. Do you duck behind Othgarurt?
Yeah.
Okay. Rivi! You're by the gates. The gates are starting to melt.
I'm gonna take another shot at the time with the power of flanking and impact tactics.
Flanking. All right, go ahead. Oh, yeah, nice.
So I fixed the cold force damage. It was
Excellent.
accidentally, for some reason it was like my dex modifier. I'm not sure why I didn't set to do that. It was not
It
intentionally.
just roll 20 works in mysterious ways. Okay, so that'll
15.
connect. Nice. Do you have another attack, or is that the end of that?
Nah, I'm not 5th level yet. Pass.
All right, the arrow strikes into the serpent, and you're hitting it pretty hard. It is bloodied, so it's at less than half its hit points.
Woohoo! 4th edition.
Whoop, whoop. All right, serpent will go after you, Rivi.
Oh.
It is going to wrap around. Elysia, seeing you can fly, it is going to fly up to where you are in the air, about
Is it
10 feet up.
leaving our range?
It is leaving your range.
I would like to make an attack of opportunity.
Please go ahead.
Oh, my.
Nice!
Really cool.
Would you like to use your bardic inspiration anyway? I'm just kidding.
You get a bonus 2d4 from being big.
Yeah, he's already got it on there.
Oh,
Hot
there we
damn!
go.
Othgarurt prepared. All right, 26 damage. That's a huge hit. Your bone halberd
Nice
cleaves
meaty
through
shell.
the underside of its snaky body, and it hisses angrily. And then Elysia, flying in the air, it goes to wrap around you as it attempts to constrict you. 20 to hit.
Ooh, I am a constricted girl.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled. Are you still conscious? Well, that'll be the end of the serpent's turn. We were at 7. Uh-oh. Othgarurt, it's your move. The snake is 10 feet in the air. Wrapped
Yes,
around
sir.
Elysia in the sky.
Is there nothing I can do to get slightly higher?
I mean, if
You're
he's
large.
large and he's a large creature, right?
Oh, you might be enlarged. Can you roll me a con saving throw?
Oh
please?
wait, yeah.
I choose
Oh,
to be.
yes. Hey,
All right, yeah, you're enlarged, so you can just swing at it. Othgarurt,
Yeah, he's
where you
tall
are.
enough. He can just get it.
Yeah, you're big. You a big boy. Or giant Othgarurt.
In that case, I shall truly wail on this
What?
foul
Are you-
serpent.
Are you attacking recklessly?
Yes.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me those attacks, Othgarurt. Swing away! Oh, yeah. Oh,
Hey.
yeah! Oh, man! That'll be 3 hits and another crit. Damn!
How do you do 3 hits for?
He is gone.
Because he's level 5, and he has the frenzy feature.
Oh, he's level 5. I forgot I wasn't disabled here for a second.
Yeah, right?
I can't wait to get level 5 and shoot twice. No, I can shoot 4 times if I use my action
Well, I mean,
surge.
even shooting once, you did 41 damage in a round earlier. So, like...
No, that was shooting
eh.
twice. I used action surge.
Alright. You just dealt 63 damage. Alright, Othgarurt, you kill it. You destroy it, you dissipate it with your attack. Right as you see it going to, like, consume Elysia. It wants to devour her essence. You swing your halberd through it, and you just dissipate the shadow.
Yes. I shall be like a blunder and whirlwind and shred it into nothing.
Excellent. A series like shing 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 of slashes with your great axe. It. Oh, that went quiet. That went sudden. It busts apart, and the little shadows float harmlessly to the ground, and it is dead. And very abruptly, any of the remaining structure around that was like melting just kind of falls down into the mud and is gone.
The memories are real, right?
Elysia, for just a moment, you felt the fear of your entire essence about to be consumed by this creature. But it's now dead. And yes, the memories are real. You had a great day. It was really good.
Yeah, great day.
It was wonderful.
As Rivi
Yeah,
seems
it was
sad, it
good.
starts to rain again.
I'm not going to say I was right, just I was right. And I'm sorry for being really rude the whole day.
I mean, you were right, but you could have enjoyed it too.
Yeah, we all survived, and you could have had fun with us too. And we all could have had great memories, except for the end. Did you all feel that too? It was so cold.
I
and
watched it.
empty and-
It looked real fucking scary.
Yeah, the whole thing went down, and then we didn't even get a timeshare.
Wait, what about
I
that
really
kobold?
woke up.
Did he get eaten by the serpent? I look
Uh,
around. Is there?
You don't see him anywhere.
We should have grabbed him too.
You do see like a top hat and cane lying in the mud a ways away.
Oh, he was an
You-
illusion.
You also see the four like lizards that you were riding on earlier are just kind of like walking around in the distance, confused.
At least we get these.
Wait, is Othgarurt still giant?
Yeah, oh, great, you're still huge.
Yeah, Rivi is what we like to call extremely intimidated.
And with that, you all have survived this adventure.
Was there
Survived with a
Did they make
objective
any
word.
sales before that happened to have Bartholomew bucks hanging around?
You don't find anything that would indicate that. The only
Guess how
thing,
many
like,
hit points I had at the end of it.
all of them, I think, right?
Yes!
The
I never heard a
only-
single time.
The
There wasn't
only
an idiot.
trace of the entire place that's left is the cane and hat of that kobold. Everything else is just gone without a trace.
Okay.
Maybe we could incorporate this into our act.
If he truly was eaten by the serpent, perhaps there's hair or something I can have Father restore him. Wait, do kobolds have hair? I'll kind of look at.
We have
Rivi's
feathers.
scalp.
You look inside the hat. No, there's no hair.
It's like a raptor. We have feathers. Raptor feathers. Very intimidating.
Well, this has been a great vacation. Let's get back to work, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. You do find there are 400 Bartholomew bucks in the hat.
I knew
Oh.
they made another sale.
Yeah,
800?
weird. I'm sorry, 800 Bartholomew bucks inside the hat. Convenient.
Gee, this is just enough for 200 each if we spread it out. Here,
I want to pick up one of the big lizards and carry it.
I mean, they're just walking around. You can ride them if you want. They're just hanging out. They're really confused.
I'm actually going to ride Othgarurt.
I might be too large to ride the lizard.
Oh, right. You can just carry it. I forgot because you're gigantic. Sure. Yeah, you carry one of the big lizards back.
Hey,
I'll
Ellie,
climb on our
look, we
front back.
use these to carry our stuff. Now we need the stuff.
oh yeah. We'll have to get some stuff.
But
Maybe the
yeah,
music will work one day.
you have completed this adventure. You have gained your 200 Bartholomew bucks each and point of experience. And congratulations, guys. Thanks for playing.
Only 3 more weeks to level 5.
It was good stuff, Jeremy.